Baptiste squad look to continue the rollout of the Sunbelt play as they're on a 3-win winning streak, 2-0 in conference, taking on Southern Miss on the road. A little bit of a stadium post here at Southern Miss as Baptiste looks to run first play of the game. 2nd and 6 for the squad as Owens is up. Baptiste calls the pass, hits a slot receiver Burries, gets the first down and a little bit more. Baptiste's squad has had basically 3 straight weeks of solid offensive performance. As you see, the tight end comes out a little bit cold to start today's game, but he comes up with a great catch and a first down. Starting on offense, Baptiste always likes to get it going early. Roll out, Owens can't get it out as he's tackled. The offensive showing wasn't led by their star receiver. Mostly he's been led by their slot and their running back as they throws a pick right down the middle. The Red Wolves defense comes up with a stop, and the offense is up in good field position as Owens comes out cold to start this drive. Hits his receiver, overthrows him. Baptiste is back to the run game. Has seen enough of Owens throwing. Has Clay in. Is looking to run it again. Gets the first. Clay getting back-to-back touches here. As he hopefully gains more, gets stuffed. Owens comes to the line. Steady impulse. Cold symbol. Has a receiver open, gets the first and a little bit more. As Baptiste is going to have to rock with his backup halfback, I should say. With Clay having some injury problems as Spencer is taken down early. A lot of cold markers across Baptiste's offense today. The moment can't be too big for him as Burries comes up with a good catch and a couple more yards. They performed well over the last couple of weeks as Clay is looking to get another attempt. And Baptiste is hoping to continue that. Baptiste gets the first down and 1st and goal for the squad. The Southern Miss Eagles are going to be ready for this run, but Baptiste is going for it, and they get an easy one. Clay jumps straight in. The defense comes up with a stop, but they have poor field position here as the box is loaded. QB's going to audible here. Tight end becomes open. Can't come up with it. Electing to throw again here. So nobody's quite open. Owens is trying to get out of the pocket. Breaks free. Gets the first and gets out of bounds as the big fellow is coming to track him down. Owens not known for his running, but gets the first for his squad and a little bit more as Clay gets a hand, but he can't get anything more than where they started. Owens back in shotgun. Slip play for the halfback. Gets it. No blocking there for him, but Clay ends up with the first down. Owens just getting another chance to throw here with the motion. A little bit of a risky decision as he throws another pick. Star receiver. Oh, flag. We got a flag on the play. Pass interference on the defense. And they're going to like to accept that. Owens gets a free one. Safety creeps up. Comes back. Elect to go to Clay. Clay gets the first and trucks through the safety for a little bit more. Injury, though. Injury came up on the offensive line of the Red Wolves, which isn't one of their strong suits, so can't imagine the backups will be much better. Receiver kind of breaks open, gets a little bit. 2nd and 7. Spencer is in. As the Red Wolves lead 7-0, gets a couple more yards, just about 2 for 3rd and 5. The Red Wolves have gotten first down after first down today. Can they continue? And they can't. The Red Wolves defense is still doing a great job as this punter for Southern Miss is keeping them way back down in their own end zone. So Owens gets rid of it at the last second, and I believe Cobb comes up with a great time catch. Quick to the line for the offense and Baptiste. Clay gets it right up the middle. Gets through one. Gets a couple more as he drags big fellow. Back to the line again after an explosive run from Clay. Burries gets it on the sweep. Dodges the defender. Baptiste gains about 4 yards on this jet sweep there. As Clay gets another look and is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 11 for Baptiste's offense today. Has only gotten rid of it once. Looking for another first down. Tosses it over his receiver. The Red Wolves defense is holding strong. Have not let the Southern Miss Eagles score at all. As Owens rolls out looking for a receiver. Finds his guy. Has to leap forward a little bit as Summers comes up with it. Summers and Cobb with a relatively quiet week a week ago. Obviously, we're explosive in the 70-point win versus UL. As Clay gets another chance at the middle, gains 4. Owens just seemed to shaking off that little bit of cold spell he was having as he looks for his receiver here, gets it after a tough catch and a little bit more. Baptiste trusting Owens one more time here with the play action. Looking for his receiver down the middle and overthrows everybody. Clay is in, hasn't quite touched it a bunch of times, has been in and out with injury. Gets it here as Clay fights, can't quite get the first. Owens is expecting a blitz here. They come, but not too heavy, as the receiver Summers comes up with it on the side, maintains it through it, and gets a little bit more yards than expected. Spencer back out. And they elect to hand it to him. Spencer, over the defender, gets the first down. Triple tight end look here for Baptiste's offense, as his lone receiver Cobb on the outside. Neither tight end can break loose. Owens tries to get free, can't quite. Sack. Owens back to the line again. 8 seconds on the clock. Tight end play. Comes up with it. Can he get the touchdown? He does. 2 scores for the Red Wolves offense as the tight end comes up with a big play, showing off a little bit of a dance moves. The defense finally gave one up as it's a 1-score game. And Baptiste looks to score before the half. Screen play there. Probably a flag on the offense as they come up with the first down. And it was actually a flag on the defense, roughing the passer there, as the Red Wolves are now at the 50. Cobb breaks open quick. Gets the first down and way more. Owens has been trusted to throw a lot today, even through his mistakes. Play action here for him as he comes off the edge, looking for his receiver. Triangle. Cobb can't come up with it. 2nd and 10 for the Red Wolves as the clock stops. Spencer's in. Owens looking to change the play up. And it's a run for Spencer. Gets open. Can't quite get the first, but the clock resumes. Spencer in once more as it looks to be a run. And it is. Can't quite get the first, though. Baptiste elected to go for it here on 4th and 2 as the safety creeps up. And they make a play for the quarterback. Looks for Cobb. Gets it to Cobb, and Cobb comes up with a flag on the play. Another roughing the passer call on the defense there, and the Red Wolves are 1st and goal. Spencer gets in, touchdown Red Wolves. Defense comes up with another big-time stop as the Red Wolves get the chance to score yet again before the half. Owens rolls out, patiently looking for his receiver, almost gets sacked. Little far back in the end zone for the Red Wolves as they try to take advantage here and get the length of the field before the half. As Spencer breaks free for a little bit, can't quite get the first. Hurry up offense for Baptiste, trying to get it up before the second. Ends, and tight end breaks open, gets the first down. Not great blocking by Cobb, but not expected. Clock keeps going, about 3 minutes, trying to get up the field before that 2-minute warning. Tight end looking for him. Owens gets sacked. The sack gets Owens out of the game as Baptiste is now working with his backup quarterback and his backup running back. And the running back breaks free. Can't quite get the first, but close enough. Crawford had a couple snaps in the last couple blowout games. And definitely some snaps early on as they struggled in the early parts of the season. Looking for the first here. Spencer gets it and the first. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here for the Red Wolves. Continuing to advance near that 50-yard line. Crawford is the quarterback. Gets sacked. Owens is back in to end the half. Tight end is open, gets the first, and gets out of bounds. He's dealing with severe pain in his leg as you see him shaking and trying to shake it off there. Baptiste will check on him at half. Summers breaks open on the side, overthrown. Looking to throw the length of the field here as Baptiste has been without his running back for most of the game. But Spencer comes up with a big catch. Baptiste has yet to use a timeout here. Getting into the first. And he's going to call the timeout there. Owens still in, trying to shake some of that leg pain off. Hopefully the trainer can get him right at half as he's blitzed here. Spencer comes up with a catch, gets the first, can't quite get out of bounds, and Baptiste is going to elect another timeout there. Owens avoided a hit there. Trying to stay healthy through the end of this first half as Cobb can't quite get open as he gets hit real hard. Crawford steps back in. Owens is going to get looked at half, see if he can compete the rest of this game. Shifting in motion here for Baptiste. 48 seconds to the half. Throws to his tight end down the middle. Can't quite get the first. They're in hurry up. Trying to get what they can. Right back to the same play. Looking to get this touchdown here. Spencer can't quite get open. Baptiste is going to elect to go for it here instead of taking the points with the field goal. Believes his squad is close enough to making it happen. He's going to trust in him. Crawford can't quite get it off, but the clock stops again and they turn it over. Defense comes up with a stop out of the half as Crawford starts the half here for the Red Wolves. Sure, we'll get more reported. The report has yet to come back on Owens and Clay as Spencer gets swallowed up. A little bit of a rush showing here for the Red Wolves after a couple weeks there of a little bit of offensive dominance as Crawford throws and Summers can't come up with it. In the hurry up here for the squad. 4th and 8 going for it, aggressive to start the half. Summers gets it, comes up with it on the side. And the first. Continued to hurry up. Looking for the play. It's off to Spencer. Only a couple yards to show for it. Slow to the line this time for Baptiste's squad. Couple of hurry-up formations. Wanted to try and get his offense going here in the second half without the quarterback. Crawford is breaking out for a run. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Back to Spencer. Gets open there. Messes with the safety. Safety comes up with him as their center goes down. Injuries have been a problem here early as he comes up with a sack. Spencer gets open. Can't quite get the first, but gets close. 3rd and 5 here for the Red Wolves. As Southern Miss is trying to uptick their play. Summers is open on the side, gets it. The 2 and 3 Eagles look to try and defend home field here. Tight end is open. Great throw and catch from the tight end. Crawford has been performing well in Owens' absence. He's used to it by now as Spencer can't quite get out. Cobb lines up. Looking for him here. Crawford does. He's open. Touchdown. The 5'8 Cobb comes up with a big catch and score as he dances on him. End zone has been a little bit of a place that the Red Wolves have started from a lot this game. QB run to start. Gets the first. Crawford back to head to snap again. Tight end is open. Can't come up with it as he gets hit. Motion. Confusing the defense a little bit as they shift. Fullback is open. Comes up with a catch. Gets the first. Could potentially have gotten more. Crawford has the tight end open in the middle of the field. Crawford is quick on his feet. The quicker of the two quarterbacks. Not exactly how Baptiste likes to play, but he's a guy who's going to play to his guy's strengths. As they get the first down, he sneaks out of a tackle. Back to the line once more. Spencer getting a lot of touches today in Clay's absence. Can't quite come up with more than 1 yard. Injury after injury timeout in this game. As Crawford is back for another snap. Cobb sneaks along the end. Is dealt with the entire way. Waiting for somebody to break open here. Almost a great snag during the fourth quarter here as the defense has only let up one score the entire game. As the tight end breaks open towards the right side, he gets it to him, gains a little bit of extra yards. The tight end has had a great day today. 8 receptions for 117 yards as both quarterbacks have found him. He's been open. The Southern Miss defense hasn't quite come up with it, but they do keep coming up with sacks. That's their 5th of the day. Fifth sack of the day for the Southern Miss Eagles, as Crawford is going to look to get it to his receiver. Burries breaks open on the left side. Only a couple yards there again for Burries. As Crawford's back, getting out of the pocket, looking for his receiver. Circle becomes open, and that Summers comes up with a big-time snag. Good field position here for the Red Wolves. One of the best in the game so far. The tight end can't come up with that, and he's triple covered. Overall, good receiving day from a lot of their favorite targets as Summers comes up with another one in the first down. Got to have a feeling that this offense would have showed a little bit more on the scoring side if they had Clay. Their running has just been a little bit deterred with Spencer getting a lot of touches. Baptiste is going to look to punch this in with Spencer, see if he can get another touchdown, and he does. 38-7 here with a lot of time in the fourth. Back to throw. Cobb comes back, gets it, and out of bounds. Another injury for the Red Wolves there on the last play. I believe it was one of their guards. So play action comes here for Crawford. Fakes him out, looking for his receiver. Cobb is open. Cobb gets another touchdown on the day as he had to bend down to grab that one. Red Wolves defense lets up another one on that drive, but still have a phenomenal lead as the receiver breaks open here. Burries gets his, gets out of bounds. Jet play here for Burries. Gets a little bit open, can't quite get much more. Crawford back to the line again. Receiver open on the right side as Summers catches it through the contact, tried to get more. Another injury there for the Red Wolves. I believe it was the same right guard. Keep trying to come back as Spencer gets the first down and a little bit more. 20 carries and 97 yards for Spencer today as Crawford lines up with the two tight end look. His guy breaks open, can't quite get it to him as he pump faked. Looking, tries to get out. Can he get a little bit of yardage? He does. Gets swallowed up right before the first. To get up after the hit there. Spencer gets it, running behind his offensive line, gets the first down. Spencer has gotten nearly every touch unless the quarterback ran it today. Clay has been out for most of the game, especially in the second half, as they can't come up with the play here. Crawford back again. Cobb is open in the middle, gets the first as he gets hit pretty hard. Just milking the clock here for Baptiste's offense. They've already won the game. Trying not to get anybody else injured as Spencer comes up with a little bit more. Just trying to keep the clock rolling here as it nears the 2-minute warning. And Crawford is open. He's looking to pass. Throws it over the top and throws another interception. The late game interception doesn't deter Baptiste's squad from completing the demolishing win there. As you can see, Spencer runs for 111 yards on 22 attempts with 2 touchdowns. Trying to kind of replace what Clay can do, as Baptiste's offense is fortunate to have good, serviceable running backs. But Spencer, while his efforts were valiant today, he can't quite make up for what Clay can do as the Red Wolves celebrate the road win. Baptiste lands a commitment from his guy Ty Sowers, the Little Rock, Arkansas native. He's verbally committed, so he still has time for one of those Razorbacks to try and steal him, but Baptiste is going to do his best to showcase what he can do in his offense. With a good showing from the backup running back this past week at Southern Miss, there's not too much for this running back not to be excited about. Baptiste knows his offensive line can get better, and that will only improve the run game. Baptiste lands a hard commitment from Brian Hawkinson, the New Orleans native quarterback, and Baptiste is still in the hunt for Crummy, I should say, as the Arkansas native is still looking around, trying to decide. Wonder if Hawkinson's decision will deter him from coming. You'll have to tune back in next week as Baptiste is making ground here on a 4-star running back out of Phoenix City, Alabama. The 5'10", 200-pound running back isn't being recruited very heavily by these power schools that he maybe thought would be interested in him. He's 18th in his state, And again, with the performances that Baptiste's running backs have been having, Baptiste is looking for even more talent out of the running back position.